So now that we have taken that step back, right? We've gone from maybe a state of frustration and really tense to now we've kind of, all right, we're feeling a little bit better. What I want you to do is breathe, okay? I want you to be able to begin to breathe. And there's a couple benefits with breathing. The first is that it's a grounding technique. If we can focus on our breathing, we're no longer focusing on the event that actually got us agitated or began to elevate us to the place that we just were in, okay? The other thing that it does is it allows us to get into more of a prefrontal cortex of our brain and begin to process information as it comes to us instead of reacting, all right? And so what I want you to do, I'm gonna give you a couple different strategies with breathing. I want you to try it out right now as you're watching this video. And the first thing is we're gonna take a deep breath in as big as we can, then we're gonna let it all the way out and empty it, all right? And so I call this taking a deep, empty breath, all right? So you're gonna breathe in through your nose as deep as you can, keep going. And then I want you to breathe all the way out until there's no air in your lungs, all the way out. All the way out. Keep going and good, all right? And that's something that maybe not right in the competition as it's going, but that's something you can do on the sidelines during a timeout, or maybe you're really feeling it before you're stepping out into the field or the court before the game. Another thing that you can do is you can box breathe. And so it's really simple. You basically breathe in for 4 seconds, you hold for 4 seconds, you breathe out for 4 seconds, and then you hold for 4 seconds. And you do this 2 or 3 times as you visualize that box, helping you control that breathing and actually, again, like slow everything down and lock into that moment, all right? That's another strategy you can do. The final one is something that I use quite often when I find myself competing really hard or I'm in that space and I might get agitated really quick. I breathe deep in through my nose, and when I feel like I can't breathe anymore, I take one more breath in, and then I breathe all the way out, all right? So try that. Breathe in through your nose, deep, and then breathe it and then breathe all the way out. And so this is actually something that you do when you sleep, and research has found the reason why we do this is it almost resets our nervous system, okay? And when you think of why you might be frustrated or you might needed to take that step back, the reason being is that we've been so agitated or our nervous system is so overwhelmed that we are frustrated and we're trying to get back into the moment. And so that's why first we step back, then we begin to breathe. And after we get to that place where we're settled again, then we can go from neutral back into drive and moving forward. And so what I want you to do for action steps, whether it's in practice or competition today, when you find yourself really getting agitated, again, take that step back. Use some of these breathing techniques and begin to move from that reverse back into neutral so we can continue moving forward, bringing our best.